Apparently, there was an incident in New Orleans today. Officer Daryl Holloway, who's 46, was killed apparently in a struggle with an accused shooter, Travis Boys, B-O-Y-S, who they're saying smuggled a gun into the cruiser and managed to shoot this officer in the right side of his chest. All this while supposedly handcuffed. Told to us by Tyler Gamble, who is, of course, the New Orleans Police Department spokesman. It looks like Officer Daryl Holloway was a 22-year veteran of the New Orleans police force. He died shortly after 9 a.m. So, apparently, here's the story that they're giving us. Holloway was taking Boys to Orleans Parish Prison. And this is their words in this article. When the flexible perp maneuvered his hands to the front of his body, shot the cop, and then busted through the cruiser cage that separates the front and back seats to escape out of the passenger side door, the spokesperson Gamble said. Apparently, this man is 33 years old that they're looking for. He fled on foot after the police vehicle crashed into a utility pole. Okay? Sparking a huge search, of course, and a $10,000 reward for his capture. So, Officer Holloway had just started his shift that morning and was tasked with transporting Boys, it says, out of New Orleans Police Department's 5th District Station. Another officer had arrested Boys earlier for aggravated battery and outstanding warrants. It's unclear how Boys managed to pull off the stunt in the cop car and how his weapon went undetected. Exactly. How did this young man, it looks like, although they are saying he's 33 years old, how did this man carry a weapon on his person for that long in custody? Now remember, he was at the New Orleans Police Department 5th District Station for being arrested earlier. So, how many times has or had he been searched? This man was already in their custody, already in their jurisdiction. So, I want to know, why was he going to a prison when he apparently had just he had been arrested for aggravated battery and some outstanding warrants. I don't understand this little snafu we have going here. The New Orleans police spokesperson, Mr. Gamble, said that there's speculation he was double jointed. I'm not speculating that at all. I don't know who is doing that speculating, but for him to put it out there like that is very unprofessional. He won't be making detective, that's for sure. Anyways, spokesperson Gamble went on and said he didn't get out of the handcuffs. Oh no. He made his way to the front of the police car through an opening in the police cage. Picture it with me. The officer tried to stop him from leaving the vehicle, but he wasn't able to because of his injury. How do they know that? How do they know that? Why was the cage open? How could he have been busting out of it if it was open? How did he shoot this officer in the right side of his chest? And why did they put that particular, I mean, you know, usually they just say officer was shot and killed. We hardly ever hear the details of their wounds. Or it's not common to. It is an SUV police cruiser. So when they state police cruiser, you're thinking it's a car, a sedan. He was transporting this one to prison already. So there's no word if he was the only. Do they normally just transport one at a time when they're going to the prison? And then there's the issue of the weapon. And why exactly he, I mean, they say he was going to the prison, which certainly if you've already been tried and convicted of a crime and you have been in the jail there the whole time and you're going to prison, certainly it would be less likely for you to have smuggled a weapon somehow. So they're looking for this man, and we have an officer who has lost his life today in New Orleans. The Associated Press article stated that the shooting happened Saturday, this morning. I didn't know that they took people from the jail to the prison on Saturdays, but, you know, I don't know, they could. Anyways, the vehicle was moving, and they are trying to determine what weapon he used, how he got it, because they do not believe that the officer's gun was used. So this guy was not the arresting officer, but was transporting boys to a jail when the shooting occurred. So see, this story is slightly different than the other one. And this is how USA Today is reporting it. They said that the police officer was fatally shot while transporting a man to prison. According to the New Orleans Police Department, Officer Daryl Holloway, 45, was taken. The suspect, Travis Boys, to prison following an arrest for aggravated battery and outstanding warrants. During the trip from NOPD to Orleans Parish Prison, Boys allegedly shot Holloway from within the vehicle, though it was unclear how he came to be in possession of a weapon. So if he had been Geez. Holloway was not the arresting officer, the press release was saying. Why are they even bringing that up? Apparently, if you have been arrested for aggravated assault and some warrants, you have a court date. You may possibly stay in jail, until you do get your day in court. However, you certainly, if you had a gun when you were going in there, you would not be having a gun when you were leaving. And also, how could he get tried that fast and already be going to, this was scheduled, it said in the New York Daily News. He was scheduled to transport him. It happened shortly after. Something's not making any sense, people. He died shortly after 9 a.m. He died shortly after 9 a.m. Of course, his family's heartbroken. Thoughts and prayers go out to this officer's family. Now let me know what you guys think. I'll leave links in the About section. This has been Me the People. Break this news.